Hi, Karina Gardner here, and today we are going to be talking about your eyedropper tool. It's a way underutilized tool and it's very simple to use. You can see I've got a setup here and we're going to talk about how it works and how easy it is to work with. But before we get started, I want to make sure you know about my free webinar called Make Money Doing Something Creative. You can go grab that and register for it at karinagardnercourses.com. It's an awesome way to learn about strategies I've used as a designer to make money. The second thing is we have a design boot camp coming up. Make sure and register for that if you want to get in. It's only $17 and it is amazing. We talk about design for 5 days. I'm live. We talk about all the things. You can ask me questions. It's a really good time and a really good way to propel a design career. So make sure and check that out as well. Both of those things are at karinagardnercourses.com. Okay, so you can see I've made a whole bunch of squares here. They have different strokes. You can see this has a thin black line stroke. This has no stroke. These all have different varying sizes of strokes and they're all different colors, okay? So when I am drawing something, usually I wouldn't have a bunch of squares, right, like this, right? What I'm probably going to have is maybe I have an illustration of a little girl, okay? And I have all these different shape blocks, like her dress is one color, but then her socks are a different color, like, because I'm just drawing it, right? And so I'm ready to either play with the colors or change the colors. If I have a color palette set up over here, if you're a fabric designer or you have seen how I fabric design or you've taken one of my courses, you'll know I'll very often put a little color palette for myself over on the side so I can use my eyedropper tool to very easily grab the colors I'm looking for. So what it's going to grab is both your stroke and your color. So make sure you're aware of that, because if you have a stroke line, it will take that stroke line with it as well. So for example, if I select this, okay, and I take my eyedropper and I eyedrop it on one of these other things, it will take, you'll notice, both that stroke and the color, okay? So whatever you're selected on is the thing that will change. Does that make sense? If you're not selected on anything, nothing's going to change, you guys. So make sure you are selected with your black arrow, which is your selection tool, and then take your eyedropper and drop it on something else, and it will change the color nicely for you. Pretty simple, right? It's really a straightforward tool. It's a very simple tool, but we forget about it sometimes. And one of the best ways to use it is to create blocks like this, but small and tiny over on the side. While I'm illustrating something here on my artboard, I will just come over, use my eyedropper, and grab whatever color I want. So simple, right? It's really simple. All right, that's it. Make sure and go check out that free webinar or my $17 boot camp over at karinagardnercourses.com, and I will see you soon.